What's up, guys? Have another review for you today. It's gonna be a mod review. Just got this in right now from Fast Tech. Took about a week and a half. I don't know why they call it Fast Tech. A lot of people call it Slow Tech because there's nothing fast about it. But anyways, I got what they are calling the Sentinel. It's a Sentinel clone, a Grand Vapor clone. I got this one with the brass center tube and then the aluminum outer tubes, and then you have this brass accent right here for the switch. This is a telescopic mod, so you can adjust it to size. One really big selling point for me on this device was the fact that it had brass contacts in it. Fucking glare, sorry. Yeah, brass contacts in it. And then another really cool feature of this one was the center pin was telescopic, so you can adjust it to size. One thing though, I did use put my iGo W on there, and it did adjust to size, but it's not. I think the spring got stuck, or it needs to be broken in a little bit. I'm not sure, but it did get stuck in that position. So putting this back on, let's see what happens. Yeah, it went on fine, but it just doesn't spring back into place like it's supposed to, I guess. Not that big of an issue. I'm sure I can find a way to fix it, but your atomizer sits on there flush and makes it a nice clean look. I took a Scotch-Brite pad and brushed down my iGo W cap, so the logo's gone and it's no longer shiny. It's got this nice brush look, and it kind of matches my Vape Life drip tip, so that looks pretty nice. But this is a lot lighter than this is a Grand Vapor Private. This is also a clone. My buddy Matt from Mode Vape over by my house, excellent shop, one of the best vape shops I've ever been in, and I spent a lot of time there. All the guys there are really cool. Give those guys a quick shout out to Kevin, Casey, Matt, Mikey, Damien, Christine, Neil. All those guys are awesome. Christine, she's not a guy, but she too, she's very cool. That shop is awesome. They know how to do business. They treat you very well. Every time you go in there, they treat you like friends. They are my friends. It's a good shop to go to. So if you're ever in Southern California near the San Dimas area, go check out Mode Vape. It's an awesome shop. Back to the review. So the switch has the pretty nice locking ring, aluminum locking ring. You can adjust the throw, so you can decide whether you want a lot of throw or pretty much make it a touch sensor and barely have anything at all. I keep it about right there, because that's how you make good contact with the battery. So I keep it about right there. You have this red O-ring, and when the battery sits in the mod, it sits on top of this O-ring, and then when you press the button, that pin comes up and makes contact with the battery. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know that. Just trying to let the beginners out there know. So I'll go ahead and put this thing back together. It's like I was saying, it's very light compared to the private, but it is a nice mod. I'm using a Sony 30 amp 18650. These batteries are awesome. They have them at kidneypuncher.com for $10. Go pick some up. They work really good. The ramp up time to get your coils warm is next to nothing. I mean, as soon as you press the button, they're cooking. Not like an E-Fest or an AW where it takes like a little time. But go ahead and get this thing together. The threads are really nice on here. I would be a little careful though, being that this is aluminum. It's going to be fairly easy to strip the threads, so just be careful when you're putting your batteries in and cleaning your mod and all that. Just be careful not to strip them. The brass, not so much. The aluminum's a little easier to strip. Another good thing, this being a telescopic mod, sometimes, since it is 3 pieces, the tube is 3 pieces, sometimes these things, they can get like a little bent out of shape and look a little crooked in some areas, but this one is solid. There's none of that wonkiness to it. It works really good. It comes together really clean for a nice seamless look. I really like the way the brass looks on the aluminum, and like I said, it's a fairly lightweight mod, so it is nice. I actually got this as kind of like my throw around mod. This was only $12 from Fast Tech, and I believe I paid $3 for shipping, so not bad at all. Especially if you're just looking for a nice beater mod to take to work with you. You don't want to mess up your high ends like your Nemesis or something. You can get one of these and not really have to worry about it. Speaking of Nemesis, Fast Tech has some really nice clones there for $30. They have brass or stainless steel. I got a stainless steel one on the way, so once that comes in, I'll be doing a video on that too, and be doing a video on another mod. I'm not going to disclose what it is yet. You guys will just have to wait and see, but let's go ahead and try some of this out. This is a Liquid Clouds Chunky Monkey. It's a pretty good juice. It's a peanut butter banana. I've had this bottle of juice for 2 days, and I've been trying to conserve it, but 2 days, and that's about all I have left. Which, well, I guess compared to some others, still pretty good. Alright, let's give this thing a vape. Let's see if I can. can't hit this thing too long because I don't have my Delrin insulator for my drip tip, so that thing cooks my lips. But it hits pretty hard, especially with that Sony 30 amp battery in there. So brass contacts on a 30 amp, and it hits pretty good for 12 bucks. You can't beat it at all. So yeah, guys, I will try and post a link in the description as to where you can pick up one of these. Fastech's always changing their you know, the pages that their mods are on, and you know, there's always different styles. I like the two-tone look. You can get this in all brass. You can get it in the smooth finish. I chose the ribbed for her pleasure because I like the grip on it. It gives you a nice grip, and it's just a nice feel. You know, you kind of, after you vape so long, especially vaping sub-ohm, the mod tends to get hot and your hands kind of sweat, so it's nice to have some friction on there, I guess, to kind of feel where it's at and keep it from sliding out of your hands. But yeah, I'll post a link in the description as to where you can pick up one of these, and a link to the Sony 30 amps. You can get those for 10 bucks. I've also seen the M&KEs on there, which I was going to order a couple, but they're out of stock right now, and those are also selling for 10 bucks. I'm pretty sure they're real. I don't think Kidney Puncher is the type to sell fake M&KEs, but you never know. But I'm almost positive they're the real deal. So yeah, guys, go check that out. Go check out the mod. Get yourself one for 12 bucks. You can't beat it. Just to have as like a backup mod at least. I got it so that way, you know, if I'm going on a hike or doing something like that, I could just take this with me and not worry about screwing up one of my nice mods. So yeah, I've been getting into the mechanicals a lot more too. I had my ProVary for about 3 weeks and sold it after vaping on a mechanical. In my opinion, regulated mods just aren't as satisfying. You don't get nearly as much vapor production or flavor unless you're running like a K-Fun on your ProVary, but I don't know, me personally, I didn't want to do that. If I was going to run a K-Fun, I wanted it on a mechanical. And plus, with mechanicals, you're not really limited to what you can do. You know, ProVary, I believe the absolute lowest you can go is 1.2 ohms, whereas this is around 0.7, which is actually really nice for me. 0.7 cotton microcoils, 9 wraps of a 24 gauge Canthal, and then just regular organic cotton. If you haven't tried a cotton microcoil, give it a try, man. It's awesome. You wrap your coils and thread some cotton into there, and then you know, if you want to change your coils, all you got to do is pull that cotton out and change it. You're good to go again. You can use those same coils for, I've heard of guys using them for up to a month, just changing out the cotton. I change out my cotton about once a day, and it's good as new, fresh flavor. But make sure you get the organic cotton balls, not the standard cotton balls. If you do get the standard ones, make sure you boil it and let them kind of spread the cotton out and let it air dry. Make sure they don't mildew on you. You don't want to be vaping mildew. But yeah, guys, that's what I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. There wasn't too much I could talk about with this mod. Plus, a lot of people have already done reviews on it. I mean, most of you guys know what this mod is, know how it works. I just pretty much wanted to share with you, you know, some of the features and the kick-ass price I got it for. But yeah, guys, I got another couple videos coming up soon. So until the next time, take it easy and keep on vaping.